welcome back to Neeko's Ace Corner!
Yeah, that's about as enthusiastic as you're gonna see us. It's been a pretty rough 2 months for us.
Yeah.
As Ace fans.
So we're what, 14, 30?
Yeah. So you know what? But there's good news.
What?
We won't see any bandwagon fans around here.
Oh, that's true.
But that's about where it ends. So the first 2 months of the season, and I think officially we can say we suck.
We do.
We suck. For those 2 months at least. So we're dead last. Don't just mean in the American League West Division. And don't just mean the American League. I mean all of baseball. We're last.
The Texas Rangers are better than us.
Yeah, they sucked last year. But you never know. It's as of today. Maybe we'll win a few games and be second to last.
Yeah, we might. I mean, we are number 9 in runs.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. You do feast or famine.
Yeah, we either get lots of runs and win, or
no run support and lose.
Yes, like you guys did with Jesse Chavez. Thank you very much, Oakland.
Anyway, so looking at some other stats here, we're 15th in ERA.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we're middle of the road. It just doesn't seem like we should be in last, but we just keep losing, so...
But you want to know what's helping us be last, Neeko?
What is helping us be last?
We are number 1 in errors.
Oh.
We have 46 errors.
40? That's a lot of errors.
And you know who has 16 of them?
The most in baseball?
Simeon.
Our shortstop, Marcus Simeon, so he needs to do a little bit better job fielding.
That brings us to an interesting point.
Okay.
So, I had Stat Baroni ring me up a couple things. And it deals with our whole shortstop situation.
Oh, really? Okay, what's that?
Alright, so on January 10th of this year, we made a trade with Tampa, who we're playing this weekend. We got Zobarist and Escobar for Jaso, who's unfortunately been injured for pretty much most of this season, and 2 prospects.
Okay, yeah, so we gave them prospects and Jaso, and in return we got a second baseman, who pretty much can play everywhere else, and a shortstop.
Which is good, because we needed one, because our shortstop went to Houston.
We lost Jed Lowry. So, okay, but then...
But then, on the 14th, so 4 days later, we traded Escobar for Clippard.
Yeah, so we got Tyler Clippard. We thought, okay, he'll be a setup man for Sean Doolittle. We're like, okay, I guess then that means... Okay, so we won't have that shortstop, we'll have somebody else.
Yeah, but 9 days later, after we got Clippard, they announced Doolittle's injury.
Yeah, his shoulder injury, so...
Which means they probably, if that's when they announced it, they probably knew about it beforehand. Maybe around the time why we traded...
For Clippard.
Clippard.
To get someone who could close. So the question is, was this trade worth it? Because I think Escobar with the Washington Nationals is doing pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. It's like, overall, we were looking inside, Stat Baroni got us some stats. And about, like, offensively, they're kind of like on par. I mean, Simeon has a couple more home runs.
Yeah.
They're about even with RBIs.
Escobar's got a little higher batting average, but there is one key difference defensively. Escobar this year has only 1 error.
Although we should also note that Escobar is playing third base with the Nationals, although if we had him, he would have been playing shortstop.
Yeah, shortstop sees a little bit more action in terms of ground balls.
You said Escobar only had 1 error.
Yeah.
How many does Simeon have?
16, I believe. So, yeah, totes. So the question I said, was it worth the trade to get Clippard and give away Escobar? Now, we would have needed a closer, so who would have closed without Clippard? Since we have Doolittle is out. If we didn't trade, we would have had Escobar, but we wouldn't have Clippard. Yeah. So who would be our closer with Sean Doolittle on the disabled list? See? You think at first you're like, oh, we should have totally kept Escobar. But then you're like, well, who would close? Now, there's one thing I have to add, is that we haven't been in many close situations, but in terms of our bullpen, which has not been the best, actually pretty bad, Clippard's actually on the higher end of that.
Yeah, he's actually...
He and Scribner are kind of like the go-to guys right now, in terms of our bullpen. So yeah, who could be a closer?
I don't know, would Scribbles have been a good closer, Neeko?
Scribner? I don't know. Well, we didn't think Scribner would have been really a big guy in the bullpen at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, but now...
Yeah. So, that's a big question. Who could we have used for a closer then? Could Otero have done it?
I don't know. Let us know in the comments, guys, who you think, if we kept Escobar and didn't get Clippard, who do you think would have been our closer? Neeko,
Yeah?
to give us a bright, shining spot in the week, who's your player of the week this week?
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to choose Sam Ford for this week's play of the week because he had a
Super
pretty
Sam.
amazing catch. And the one we did win this week, didn't we?
Yeah, the one game we won in Houston.
He saved the game pretty much by making an amazing catch. And you notice in Houston they have this little hill. I don't know what they call it.
I don't know either. It's just weird. It's just this hill to have in the outfield.
So yeah, so he went up the hill, made the catch against the wall, and saved a run, I think. Rather than that. Yeah. So it's one of those things like, okay, he's my player of the week.
You said Super Sam.
Super Sam.
That's about all the time that we have here at Neeko's A's Corner.
Yep.
Let's hope that, we can take Neeko's tie off again.
Today.
Please.
Please. And hopefully we can claw out of last place.
Please.
I mean, it's just...
We're not even asking for a wild card spot right now. We just don't want to be last.
Okay, please. I mean, that just puts your dirt in your honey. I mean, nobody wants dirt in their honey.
No, especially you bears.
I know.
But
anyway,
we'll see you guys next week.
Okay.
Bye. I don't know where Sound Bear Wizzy is. I think he might be sleeping or eating.
I think he's on strike.
Yeah.
I don't pay him, so.